Hello, my name is Francisco and this is Music Meadow. Today we're getting to know Blues Pills and their early works, their first two EPs. So Blues Pills is a Swedish hard rock, blues rock, psychedelic rock band formed in 2011 in Sweden. You might know some of their members. Their bassist and their previous drummer are members that were in Radio Moscow previously. Their drummer that was in Radio Moscow ended up leaving later on in 2014. But today we're going to talk about the first two EPs that they released, their first two works. So their first EP is called Bliss and was released in 2012. And just before we start, I just wanted to say that Blues Pills, they released two EPs, but they actually included a lot of those songs from the EPs in their first album, self-titled Blues Pills, which I will talk about in another video later on. So, in the first EP, Bliss, the first song is Bliss, if you actually know their album, Blues Pills, you'll know this song by the name of Jupiter. It's something that's in the lyrics, Initially in the EP it was called Bliss, and it's a just really pumped up song. It's a good introduction to their work, and yeah. So following that we've got Astral Plane, which is one of their most famous songs. Again, it was released in their first album. Strong song, really strong. It's a really good song. You can see the vocalist Elin Larsson puts in a good voice work. We've got some voice effects. I actually really like the guitar in this song. So then we can progress over to one of their most famous songs, Devilman. So Devilman is a song that actually has three versions, because it was released first in this EP, and then their second EP, which was released later on, also has this song, Devilman, and the name of the EP is also the same. So, and then later on in the Blues Pills album, we've got the third version of the song. So they released the song 3 times in their both EPs, and in their first album, the self-titled. So it's a really good song. It's, again, one of the most known songs they have, and it's not because they released it 3 times, but because it's genuinely a great song. The singer goes really high with her voice. She shows some really good voice. The lyrics are a little bit repetitive, because we get the part Devilman, we get those couple words multiple times throughout the song, okay, and a lot of people don't enjoy music that's like that has a very big repetition of lyrics a lot of times in a row, but for some reason people don't mind that in this song. It's just that good, and her voice work is really good, and just the instruments everything is so good. It really stands out. It's one of their most known songs. And then in the end, we finished this first EP with a song called Little Sun, which is a calmer, deeper song. It's a really good way, to finish the EP in a more calm way, just overall, it's a really energetic piece of work throughout the 4 songs in this thing. All 4 tracks are really great, Overall, I'd say that what stands out is that, later on in their more recent works, that the production and sound is more clean, You can more properly distinguish between the different instruments, and in this first EP the sound was a little bit different. They used more voice effects and different sound effects that made it sound very unique and really good. but there are later works that really sound exactly the same. So now we're going to talk about the Devilman EP, which was their second work. It was released in 2013, the year after the Bliss EP. So this EP was actually really strong. The production was much better, in my honest opinion. The kind of transition to being a, I guess, hard rock band, as they were before, to a more, I guess, pure, let's call it, blues rock and psychedelic rock band. Again, 4 tracks. We had a re-release of the Devilman track. It's the second version that they did, and they re-recorded the song, so the production is much better. You know, you can make out the different instruments a lot more, because everything is really well recorded. You don't have all those, you know, instrument and voice effects all over the place. Again, the voice by Elin Larsson really stands out. She does an outstanding job. I think that, again, the only difference between Devilman version 2 and the version 1, it's the voice effects. And there's a little bit of a lyrics difference. Other than that, I think the melody is pretty much the same. Then the second song is called The River. Now the River is a really break of pace, because we jump from this really cheered up Devilman song to this song, which is much calmer and actually has really deep lyrics. It's got really deep lyrics, and it's a heartwarming song, but it's a really great song. Then the third one, again, we pick up the pace, and we get the new song, which is called Time Is Now. Again, outstanding voice work. The vocalist yet again goes up high and shows that she's got so much to show, and it's a really energetic song. And then we progress to the latest song, which is called Dig In. And again, you know, it's a calm, deep song that, you know, just, you know, it finishes the EP well. You know, previously in the Bliss EP we have like 3 really pumped up songs and then a calm, deep song. Here we got, like, you know, an intercalation of different things, but I really like it, you know, because all the songs are really great. The production, again, is outstanding. It's a really strong EP. You know, I also really enjoy the album cover. The artwork is really beautiful. It's got cold colors based on purple. Yeah. Also, an extra thing was that in the Bliss EP, all the songs were also put in their first self-titled album, Blues Pills, while in here, obviously Devilman is in their self-titled album, the second song, The River, as well. The 2 final songs, Time Is Now and Dig In, are not in the album, so they're unique to this EP, and yeah, you know, it's just a really good work. And I really think you should go take the time and go listen to these 2 EPs, the Bliss and Devilman EP from Blues Pills. Really cool band. You'll probably really enjoy it if you like blues rock and psychedelic rock. And yeah, you know, at 68,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, you can't say that they're a really big band. They're also not a small band, but you know, there's probably a lot of people out there that don't know it. So I encourage you, if you don't know Blues Pills, go listen to them.